Hello, everybody. Welcome to Focus Testing, a podcast about movies where we make a movie. My name is Tristan Miller. I'm your host, and as always, sometimes is joining me Alex Dunn, very funny actor and
Hello.
visual artist. Alex, this is go around number 2. We had some technical issues. Don't know why I'm putting on this radio announcer voice, but it's kind of fun. Slowly turning into Norm Macdonald. I have Alex Dunn here, and so I like to start off every episode kind of, get to know a little bit about the person. You're an actor. Why did that why do this to yourself?
Why? I mean, yeah, I'm like an on again, off again actor, like when the bites come, I take them, but I'm not I'm not always out there hunting, like I should be. But yeah, I've been acting for a long time.
You think you should be?
I don't know.
It just sounds like a thing to say.
It seems annoying. It seems annoying to have to care that much, but like some people really, their whole Instagram is like headshots. I'm like, I don't know, man. I don't know if I want that.
It is really annoying. It's a huge pain in the ass.
Yeah.
Oh,
and then you're like, what, does it happen? Sometimes.
Yeah.
It's well, no, I like acting, like when you get to do it, that's fun.
That's true. Yeah. You know what? I've heard that everything other than the acting part of the acting is annoying, but doing the acting is good.
Makes it worth it.
So I want to repeat a joke that we did because you said your parents are actors.
Yeah, that's how like I got. They met in what is this late night? We did the pre-interview.
Yeah.
I understand your parents are actors. Yeah. My parents were both actors. My dad moved to Boston from Ohio. He was on his way to New York, but he got stuck there and he got trapped. But they met in the Royal Shakespeare Company, the Boston Shakespeare Company, not the Royal. Is it the same? I don't know.
No.
Nah. Yeah, so, they're actors. So like that was always around me. Like all their friends were actors. There was a lot of family friends and a lot of plays and stuff when I was a kid.
That's fun. Are they any good?
So, yeah. Yeah, actually. I saw my dad. So yeah. I didn't see my mom as much. She kind of like because she did it more when I was younger. And then my dad was in this play. You might have heard of it, maybe not, but someone might. It's called Sheer Madness. It's actually the longest running play in Boston just because it's just been at this one space forever since like the 80s. So he did that for like years and years. And I saw that show like 50 times.
That's great.
It's a barbershop whodunit where you choose who does it. The audience participates. One of those things.
Oh, that's fun. That's very fun. And I'm going to repeat this joke. So you're a Nepo baby. Which I'm now going to change your contact info in my phone to Alex Nepo Baby Dunn.
It's not a Nepo baby if it didn't work,
That's true.
I follow in the footsteps of my not famous, not rich actor parents.
Sure.
Which is fine.
Mm-hmm.
For now, it's fine for now.
It's fine for now. So you also do visual art, and when I sounded like I was from your neck of the visual art.
Yeah, we do visual art, back in Boston Art Museum.
Museum? Oh no, that's not good.
It's not good, no.
No, mate, that's no good at all. But how did you fall into that? And like, you just like doing it?
Yeah, I mean, just drawing is kind of the first thing any kid does. Mm-hmm. And it's the first thing I did, and I just kind of kept going with it. I was obsessed with like comic book. My brother loved comics and stuff, so I would draw all over his comics and fucking ruin his day. And like, yeah, I don't know. I just fell into it and just kept doing. My brother drew too. My mom always did a lot of art stuff, painted and stuff. So it was just around me. And throughout school, like I was encouraged a lot. All the kids would like want me to draw Batman for them and stuff.
That's nice.
It's all about Batman back then. Ninja Turtles, Power Rangers, that kind of shit.
So I like to do a couple of trivia and get to know you questions. Obviously, we've been doing the get to know you part of it. But first trivia question is, what is movie?
What is movie?
What is movie?
What is movie? Movie, big picture on screen, big light,
Excellent.
flashing. Movie is like any art form, kind of taking the internal and making it external, but it's more, it's a purely collaborative effort, on every front. Like you just can't do it alone. Even if you do it alone, you still need to collaborate with distributors or whatever you want to.
Yeah,
And then
Lord knows
at the
I've
end of the day,
tried.
someone's got to watch it. Yeah, exactly. So, it's a huge, huge team effort, like a play, but not.
Yeah, that's true. It's not like a
Yeah,
play in some ways. In other
it's a
ways, it
play,
is.
but it's a play, but forever. You can watch it again.
Mm, mm.
I don't know. I love
Yeah.
movies. It's like the baseline for like my appreciation of art in general, I think. So like, I'm a movie man. I'm a man of the movies.
Man of
It's
the
very important to
movies.
me.
That's my favorite Broadway musical, Man of the Movies.
It should be. That's good. Maybe we'll get there. Maybe we'll do an adaptation to it.
So I have some trivia questions for you. I asked you different ones
Okay.
again with the technical ones. So these are different ones I'm gonna ask you because I don't want to get the same stock response. Which
Yeah.
director of films is the best actor?
Oh. Kenneth Branagh.
That's fair. That's a very good point.
It's
Kenneth
not the
Branagh.
most fun answer,
That's
but
not a
it's
very fun
true.
answer, but that's a very good point. I don't consider him a director really. So that's
That's the thing, yeah. But he does make a lot of movies.
he does. He made oh gosh. Yeah, that one. And
He made Thor
he did make
and
Thor.
every Shakespeare movie, which I guess is why Kevin Feige was like, I got just the guy. I got a guy that talks like me's and days and dies. We're
Uses
gonna
those
need the
fancy
Shakespeare guy.
Renaissance fair words.
I bet that's the exact logic. I mean, he did an okay job.
He did. I like that movie quite
It
well
was probably the
myself.
best one,
Yeah. I've
the
only
best of
seen
the Thors.
I've seen the first and the third. I haven't seen the second or the
The
fourth.
Taika.
Yeah, I've
You're
seen the
doing
one
great.
Taika. Um,
That's all you need, baby.
yeah, I got another question here for you. What's your favorite cinema snack when you go to the movies? What do you get?
Okay, I kind of get the same shit every time, which is a giant like I'm gonna get the large and the large because it's like 50 cents more than the medium. That's how they get you.
That is
And
how
I'm
they
gonna
get
suck
you.
down that medium Coke too fast. I might not be able to finish the large Coke. So I get cherry vanilla Coke in the mix it up machine at AMC.
Hell yeah,
I
dog.
get a big ass popcorn, and I either get Sour Patch Kids or Twizzlers. And then maybe Reese's Pieces. Like my friend gets the Reese's Pieces, and we share. Like you get a fruity one and a
Mm-hmm.
chocolatey
And
one,
then you swap.
or
Yeah.
a savory. Yeah.
You ever take like Skittles and then put them in the popcorn and shake it all up so you get a
No,
handful of
that's horrific.
Skittle. No, it's great. It's so good.
Do
It's
it
like
with
a little
Reese's Pieces. I don't know about Skittles.
it's a little fruity pop. Um what from which actor would you steal a car and why?
Um, Gary Busey, because it's probably already stolen. It's already taken.
That's very good.
That
Which
that man is unhinged.
he is. He is. It's like a bunch of loose doors down there. I
Or
what
Jay Leno, if you count him as an actor.
I don't. And no,
You
he's
would know.
on
You know,
Last
nor
Man.
should you.
No, he's on Last Man Standing, and he is recovering from his burns, and I hope he's doing okay. Um,
Oh,
he
that's
got
right.
yeah, he got caught fire. That happened when we were shooting that thing, I think. Anyhow, which
He's looking
monster?
okay though. He's looking okay
He's looking all right. Yeah, he's okay.
for a
Yeah,
burn.
he's all right. Um, what movie monster, what classic movie monster would you? No, do you want to have sex with?
Oh,
And it can't be a Dracula. Too easy.
yeah. Can't be a Kristen Stewart in the third Twilight.
No, it can't be. No, I'm sorry. I said it couldn't be a Dracula, a
Okay.
vampire. I say I use
Yeah, yeah.
Dracula meaning.
I got it. I got it. Because vampires are always sexy. Got it.
Yeah.
Maybe like the one with her boobs out from 13 Ghosts.
I have no idea what the hell you're talking about. Please explain.
That's a deep cut. I don't know. There's 13 ghosts, and one of them is like the girl that died in the bathtub, and she's naked. She's got big fake boobies.
Okay. All right.
Maybe how about The Ring? How about The Ring?
All right. Yeah. Okay. So
Girl from The Ring. That's
the girl from The Ring. I thought you meant The Ring itself. You're like, works. It's a whole.
Hey, works for me. Put it in the TV. I don't care.
Yeah. That's why I was like, okay then. Okay. So what Star Wars character do you want them to never make?
Here's one. Hold on. Can I do one quick little aside?
Yeah. Of course.
While we're blue, so the Ring of Power, right?
Yeah.
It changes for finger shape.
Yeah. Yes, of course. Undoubtedly.
I'm not the first one to think of
Surely
this.
not. But okay. Undoubtedly.
All right.
It's gotta by the rules of the
changes.
universe. Yeah.
Well, no, it's on Sauron's finger or Sauron.
Yeah.
Sauron's finger, and then it's on little Hobbit finger, and it fits perfectly. So,
yeah, exactly. So you're gonna Prince Albert yourself magically. With it. Yeah, it's gonna. And
I'm just thinking, throw it on there at the.
Oh yeah. I suppose that's the piercing now, isn't it?
I'm not trying to pierce it. Yeah. Anyways, just wondering. Just thought of that.
Yeah, and I appreciate it. Be as blue as you want. I don't give a shit. What Star Wars character do you never want to see a Disney Plus series about?
Okay, I would have said Andor, but I love that show. It's the best one yet. So
it's really good. It's a really good movie.
Not that Andor was like not a good character, but like I definitely wasn't like, oh, I can't wait for the Cassian Andor show.
That's why I was so excited, because I was like, they can do anything they want with this guy because no one gives a shit, and they did, and it was really good.
It's the best. So who do I not want to see?
Yes.
Let's see. I keep thinking of things that I do want to see, like that are bad, but then like because I was like but I was like gonna say like who's the kid that played Anakin in the original?
Do you mean Jake Lloyd, like little Anakin?
Yeah, bring Jake Lloyd back. Oh, God. It's a what if. It's a what if alternate reality where Jake Lloyd is Darth Vader. No.
Oh boy.
Okay, let's go. I'll just say. I don't want to say Jar Jar, but I've watched that shit. I don't know, man. I'll watch it. I'll eat it all up.
Okay, well that's that's fair. That's fair. I mean, I personally wouldn't want to see like a series just based around Jabba the Silicate to cure the Hutt. Jabba the Hutt would be kind of boring to me, and I think. But
what if it was like The Sopranos, though?
But it would, and then the therapist has to go.
His family life.
Yeah, therapist is like, yeah, we got to get you on the right medication, jab. See that
Salacious Crumb.
Salacious. Yeah, I wouldn't want to see that.
Show.
All right, so. I got one more for you. Maybe two more. I got one more question.
Dude, what about Cheers, but it's the cantina?
That I would watch the hell out of. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking stupid? Of course I'd watch that. Who is the first character you remember having a crush on when you saw them in a movie?
All right, I'm going to give you the live action and the cartoon.
Perfect.
Live action, Cameron Diaz, The Mask. Awakening.
Mm-hmm.
Moment of awakening. Was it 1994? I probably saw it a little later because like I'd be like 3 or something. But even then, I don't know. I watched the movie a lot, so at some point it clicked. And then
why is the tape rewound this one part so worn?
Yeah, and it got scratchy. And I was like, can we get another one? Like what? Esmeralda for cartoon from Hunchback of Notre Dame.
Yes, excellent choice. Yeah, because
that movie makes her sexy.
Yeah, it's a horny movie. It's a very horny movie.
The crux of the villain is that he wants to fuck and cannot fuck.
That is true. That is very much
the whole song about it.
He does, and it's fucking bop. It's a great song.
Yeah. And I get it, man. I get it. I would burn
Mm-hmm.
the city down too.
Men
For
will
whatever happened.
literally burn the city down than ever go to therapy. Now
Yeah.
my final question is, what makes Austin Powers so sexy?
Hairy chest, bro.
Hairy chest?
I mean, right? That's like where they're like,
They
all
are
touching
pawing
on it.
at him a lot. Yeah, that is true.
Confidence. You
See?
know, he's got the mojo. He's just got the riz, like he's the
He's
ladies
got
actually like him.
the Riz. You want to run that
Yes,
by me
he's
again?
got
What
the
does that
riz.
mean? The
Oh, you're actually on
Riz?
TikTok? This is like Zoomer language. This is like I got game. I got riz.
Riz is new to me. I'm on TikTok, but this is new to me. I've been
I see it
busy living a
everywhere.
life, so I haven't been as.
And so yeah, Austin's got the riz. I think that he has a lot of partners, but they all respect him and he respects the ladies too. Like it's like Geralt of Rivia, like he is a ladies man, yeah, but he's not a lady killer. Like,
Mm-hmm.
they're all cool. It's like Star Trek sex.
Oh yeah, for
It's
sure.
you know what I mean? Like everyone's just kind of cool. Like
Yeah, they're all
there's
like
it's not
they're
awkward.
down to clown. Yeah.
Yeah. So I think that's part of it. Like he's a respectful king in his own way, even though like I don't know, would Austin get canceled today? Like, could
I
you
don't
even
think
make
so.
Austin Powers like in today's day and age?
I think. Can I tell you my truest and most honest opinion about the Austin Powers franchise? It's what we need right now. We need Mike Myers to come
A new
back.
one?
We need a new one. I want one so bad. I watched the first couple a while ago. They hold up, except for Will Ferrell and Brownface.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Everyone
Yeah,
forgets about it.
yeah.
It goes away quick.
His bit's funny though when he's
It's a
like,
funny
my
bit, but like
leg
just
is broken.
yeah,
It's not working anymore. Yeah,
yeah. It's just like just get
we
a
don't do that.
different guy, But yeah, I think the world needs a new Austin Powers. So are you ready for the game?
Shrek's coming back, so anything is
I
possible.
know. I'm so excited. You have no idea. I'm stoked for new Shrek.
Yeah, I'm ready for the game.
All right. So the random word is quantity.
Okay.
Quantity.
Okay.
Quantity of solace, is that anything?
No, so I'm thinking the first thing that comes to my mind is some sort of genetic cloning copying movie.
Okay. I like that.
Quantity, like this maybe like a couple that wants a child, right? And they figure out cloning and then they just keep making more children.
I
cloning.
think
like they can't have kids.
I love that. But I think they keep making mistakes with the one child and not liking it. And since they're just making them, they don't view it as fully human. And so they just like take it out back. I mean,
what if they have like cages? No, they could have like a bunch of like mistrials, like where they have different, like they're all
like
monsters
Snoke.
or something. They got different Snokes. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of fuck ups, and there's a quantity. There is a quantity of babies,
and no
some
quality.
of them maybe they've been doing it for a long time, and they're aged. It's almost like it could be like spoilers, not too hard, but like a barbarian thing where like there's just a plethora of these scientists monster babies, and like maybe there's a few like teens and like adult babies and stuff.
And then at the end, they're the first clones, the two people making the clones now. So you don't even know where they came from. How's that?
Oh, so okay.
Or maybe that's the
twist.
Yeah, that's the third act twist. And then
here's what I got. Our protagonist is some kind of like millennial down on her luck kind of city girl, moved away from home. Maybe she's an orphan, right? She never knew her parents. She's the protagonist. The twist will be that she's a clone as well, right?
Okay.
She's the one that got away. She was the perfect specimen, right?
Okay.
But somehow she got out. Maybe the government got wind took the baby away and put her into adoption or something like that
Hmm.
and shut them down. Now they're back for revenge to find. I don't know. I'm just
No, no,
spitballing
no.
right
I
now.
like it. I like it. But what I would say then, if we're going to do that, then the first 20 minutes should be a rom-com. It's her. She's down on her luck. Pardon me. She's down on her luck. She's not doing well. She meets a guy, it goes really well, and then he's like, I want to have kids, but I can't. And then he kind of slowly convinces her into the cloning thing. And
Mm-hmm.
then really that's just a ploy to get her back into the facility.
Okay, so this is something. Okay, so we're living in a sci-fi world, not so distant future, where this cloning is available to the public.
I don't think it's available to the public. I think it's available to rich people. Kind of
Okay,
like,
hold on. Yeah. Oh, yeah. But it's like advertising shit.
sure, yeah, let's say yes.
So let's think of it like this. There's this a corporation, right? And it's run by this couple, right, that started it 30
Hmm.
years ago. And they wanted to clone. We're in like, let's say we're like in 2050 or something, or
Hmm.
2040. It doesn't even really matter what the year is.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
They started this thing to make their own child. It became this, like, they were rich, so it became a corporation, or they got bought out or something like that. And well, and maybe the first specimen that worked, right, is her, and she got taken away somehow. But before that, they still have the quantity.
These massive
There's
amount
years and
of,
years of
ugh,
the,
yeah.
yeah. Or maybe, yeah, maybe they just like, have you seen that thing about those new like bio chambers where they can have like, they, have you heard about this? There's like
No, no, I'm not.
some companies design, okay, some companies design these like pods, right, where you can like, it's like a artificial uterus or whatever.
Okay.
You can have your baby in it. And there's like they have like a 3D model of it. You can Google it, and like it's creepy as hell. It looks like the Matrix. There's just a bunch of
Kind of like
pods.
a Death Stranding thing.
Kind of, yeah.
Okay.
They're just kind of like in these like chambers.
Little
So
pods,
maybe
yeah.
like for the first trial, right? They did a whole bunch of these babies,
Hmm.
and they all were fucked. They're all deformed and shit, except for one. But in order to further the development after they lost the one somehow, I don't know. We'll figure that out. But like the quantity, they've held on to the quantity. It's in the sub basement or whatever, and they're just keeping them alive for experiments or whatever. And maybe part of the scientists, they love the quantity still. Like they want to keep them alive. They can't kill the quantity,
Hmm.
right? They
My,
have this weird kind of like mad scientist. Like they're all
hmm.
in like these cells, almost like think of like Cabin in the Woods. Like
Yeah,
they're
yeah,
all
yeah,
just
yeah.
down there in these like cells with like, Hannibal Lecter cells, so you can see through, and they're all like, this one's like, ah, and this one's like, ah, he's got like an arm coming out of it. I don't know.
Yeah, yeah, genetic
Have the design
mutations.
team
Yeah,
go
we'll let
wild
them
on the.
figure that. Weta Workshop will do great work. And
Mhm.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
we got to mix, not too much CGI, not too much CGI.
I feel like okay, so I like that.
Help me rein
Once
it in. Help me rein it in.
yeah, it's like she gets there. So here's the thing. I like that as a concept. I think that what has to have happened is that one of the employees sees where this is heading, when they're first making all these clones.
In
And
the
they,
flashback,
yeah, in
or
the flashback. And so this employee sees kind of where it's heading because now stick with me on this. Because with all, and so he sneaks out this one good clone, this one fully formed functional clone, because what they're doing with all the quantity is selling them for meat. And this is an
oh.
adaptation of A Modest Proposal by James Joyce.
Is that what happens?
Yeah, that's the Modest Proposal is that,
Kind of.
people are so, it's meant to be a comedy that people are so starved that we should start eating kids. And it was,
All right.
it's in terrible taste. But what about that?
The cannibals are in right now.
They are.
Cannibalism
And I
is in
also
right
feel
now.
like another thing of the motivation of it should be, we just had this massive global pandemic. The labor force, there's a labor shortage. We're like, well, like, what if we just clone people? What if we just clone the most
Mm-hmm.
optimum warehouse workers possible? It's cheaper than robotics. They're more, much like the Star Wars angle, like they can problem solve better than a robot. And it all just goes awry. So
Yeah.
this gal, once she learns about all this, after she falls in love with this this person that leads her back into it, she is faced with the moral quandary of like, what do I do? I'm a clone. Do I owe this to anything? Are we related?
Yeah.
That sort of stuff. How do you think it
Is it,
goes from
it's a
there?
secret though, right? Like it's a secret to the
Mm-hmm,
public
mm-hmm.
that they're okay, but here's the thing. What about the quantity? Are
Do
we
you
still
like,
doing the monster guys? Like
would
or
you,
are we changing
yeah,
the
well, they're
meaning of the
still trying
quantity?
to get a good clone, but I feel like do you like the eating them or not? Do you like that or no? Because I think it's
Okay,
kind
maybe
of
we can do
fun.
eating them, but I think that we need like maybe they've tracked down somehow she got out, right? And they've tracked her
Yeah.
down and they've sent this like boyfriend to like lure her in to this,
Like with
company.
Reese's Pieces,
And
I know a little bit
yeah,
about
of
ET.
course. E.T., yes. Uh so he lures her in with the Reese's Pieces. Okay, I'm just gonna roll past that. He lures her in with the Reese's Pieces, the pieces of Reese. And where
Take, eat.
what was I gonna say? What was I gonna say? So okay, so they're basically like they have not cracked the code to the clone except for this
Yeah.
one. So they
Mm-hmm.
need her genetically. And so they've lured her in and she gets trapped in the basement with all the quantity, right?
Mm-hmm.
And at first it's really scary. Um and maybe there's some really scary scenes, right, where the quantity's freaking around, they're chasing her and shit. By the end of the movie, we figure out the quantity is not so different from you and I. And there's a common interest.
Mm-hmm.
And
And that's
the
destroying
only way that she's
capitalism.
gonna yeah, well the only way she can escape is if they join together as the workforce and they destroy the corporation.
I like that. I like that a lot. I like the idea
And,
of okay, I think this. I don't think they shouldn't have started eating them yet. I think there should be a scene with a board meeting where that is proposed and everyone kind of laughs about it. And then there's a moment where they go, no, but we're actually going to do it. And then all of them literally eat the rich at the end. It's a
well,
thought.
yes. No, she doesn't, but
No,
the
no.
quantity does because they're feral.
Yeah, they're feral. They
So
don't know no better.
so what will happen will be it'll be straight out of Cabin in the Woods. At some
Mm,
point, she will be able to unleash the quantity on the corporation, and they'll rise from the sub basement, kill all the guards, get to the top of the penthouse. She'll be with them like their leader,
hmm
and she'll be like, "Sorry, boys," and then she'll be like, "Eat up, boys,"
Yep.
and then they'll all eat the rich, corporates in the high rise,
And of course, the way they
and
get
she'll
out,
get out.
the way they
Yeah,
have to get out of the sub basement is using the special skills that each mutant has that's slightly different that allows them to succeed in this very specific way.
yeah. We got a brute, a big one. We've got like a little one that goes in the little vents. We've
Have you been
got
watching
like
Bad Batch, by the way? It's
big
really good.
hands. Yeah, I've watched like a few episodes. I do like it a lot. I'm gonna continue. I think I watched like 5 episodes.
I'll say this,
Yeah, it's
like
kind of like they're like the Bad Batch. Yeah.
exactly, yeah. But yeah, I think I like that. I think I like that. Who do you want to play our leading lady?
And one more thing, I think that the
Oh, sure.
boyfriend who started off as like a little pipsqueak maybe can get softened by the end, and he'll help them escape as well. He might be spared
I
because he's
think
being used by the corporation too. Or do you think he should get a bad end
I think he should kind of make that change of heart, but then get eaten
but still
anyway.
die?
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay, yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, he could be the guy. He could be the guy that like releases them all,
yeah,
including her, and
yeah,
he
and he's
still
like,
gets fucking
because they don't understand, and then also like,
yeah.
I mean, there's some like, I mean,
It's
we're
actually pretty good. Like I kind of like this movie. Like it's
yeah,
like Jurassic Park, but like freaks.
sure. We just have to make sure that we make it clear enough that like we're not going, hey,
No, we're not
disabled
doing
people are
like
like this,
no.
We want to make sure
I
we're
don't mean like real freaks. No.
yeah.
I'm not trying to.
Well, no, there's a
I'm not
freak,
trying
and
to
then
say
there's a person that has a disability. Yeah, for sure.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
No, but I'm not saying like
you want
it's
them to
like
be monsters. like Frankenstein
Yeah.
sort of thing. Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
they
for
don't
sure.
look like normal, like this, genetically altered
In
kind of
my
like
mind,
mutation. They're not regular mutations. They should be like monstrous, like
like a guy who has an arm for a neck,
yeah, all wild, like
and then
yeah,
like he has a you can't see it, listener, but I'm putting my hand in my palm. That's where his mouth is, and then he has 5 eyes. Stuff like that, like really
yeah.
off
We could go
shit.
Wild.
Yeah.
We go wild in the design room.
Okay, I
Um,
like that. Who should direct it, do you think?
um, let's see, someone with like horror, but also
Hmm.
someone that can handle like maybe a slightly larger budget because we're gonna have to do some big set pieces and big
You know who?
the sub basement and
Hmm.
the corporate offices and stuff.
I would
But also
say.
should be like a rising through the tower by the end of it. Like
Hmm.
they're starting from the bottom and they're getting to the top.
I feel like 3 names come to mind, and they are the guy that did District 9, whose name Bloomkamp, right?
Oh yeah, yeah.
He's
Neil
great.
Blomkamp, yeah.
Yeah. Then Peter Jackson, then Sam Raimi. Those would be my top 3. But I think Bloomkamp would knock it out of the park. Best.
Yeah. Um yeah, let's give it to Blomkamp. Blomkamp.
Okay. Who do you think should play the lead
Um
there?
let's see. Who's hip these days?
Who's hip these days? He asks.
Yeah. How about, the Wednesday Adams or whatever?
Sure. Yeah. Sure. Why not? Who? I don't.
I'm trying to sell this thing, Tristan.
I'm trying to think of like who's
I
a
don't know.
really good.
Sydney Sweeney. I don't know.
Can I tell
You
you?
can give it to Zendaya.
I was going to say that's the first name that came, but I don't think would be a good fit for this. Who's someone who's really good at
No.
screaming these days? Like really good at like. She'd have to play the beginning like rom-com part of it, and then also the horror part of it.
Oh, you know who it could be? It could be that girl. I don't know her name. The young woman from she was in Leftovers and she was in what's the Bumblebee show with the girls lost in the woods. Yellow Jackets.
Yellow
She's in
Jackets.
Yellow Jack. Jasmine Savoy, I think is her name.
Sure, yeah, let's go with her. Why not? Live a little.
She's
Okay.
good. She's good. All right. Anyway,
Yeah.
And
Sorry, I'm just where the timer has happened again for this Zoom meeting.
so do we have time for another one real quick or no?
Yeah, we have a time for a lightning round. Yeah. So again,
Okay,
these
right.
are like
Go real
one
quick.
or two sentences. Are you ready? Do you want me to
We got-
start and then
yeah.
you go?
It's lightning. So we're good on the quantity.
I think yeah.
It's in the bag.
It's in the bag.
Yeah, I think we got
it. Yeah, I think so. I think it makes enough sense. Okay. Profession is my word for me. I'm going to come up with a movie with profession. I think it's about a Valentine's Day dance where a young kid tries to profess his love to their crush, but it turns out that you saw me like really hit a wall here because I was like, it turns out that there are aliens. It was going to be the rest of it, but that's stupid. So they go and they're trying to
Wait, what's the name? I'm sorry. What's the name of it?
Profession.
Yeah,
they're professing their love, and it turns out that their family is racist, and that's why they can't be together. So your word is thin. Thin, the prequel to Thinner.
Okay. Okay, so it's like a Darren Aronofsky,
of course,
like eating disorder movie.
Okay.
And that's pretty much it, except it's thin this time.
Okay. Mine is water. I'm gonna pick a new one. Administration. There we go. Here's something.
Let's do Avatar 2.
Administration. Okay, so this is about though that's just the movie Ants. This is about a bunch of very small people that work in a very small business, and it's the lead actor is Randy Newman because of course he made that fantastic song.
Wait, they're small people.
Yeah, they're like tiny people, like Arietti,
like
borrowers.
Travels.
Yeah. Littlepudlians. And so they all work at the IRS for this tiny place. And then what happens is a man gets so upset by his taxes that he holds a bunch of them hostage. But they're, again, I cannot stress this enough, they're all very, very small, and it's mini-stration. All right,
I love it, love it.
Your word is
The
ear.
mini is red. Here?
Ear. Like
right here?
the thing you listen
ear,
with.
Ear,
yeah.
ear. Okay.
No, I'm not a cockney. Who am I, Michael Caine? Ear? What are you talking about?
With ear. Okay, so a little boy gets in some sort, he gets in an accident, and okay, hold on. What's the inciting incident? Okay, so a little boy has an inciting incident, goes deaf in one ear,
and then he
goes
becomes a
deaf in
driver.
one ear, and then the other ear becomes superhuman.
Okay.
And he can now hear all of the prayers of the world.
Ooh. He's struck by lightning.
He's struck by lightning.
He's struck by lightning in church. And now he can hear.
He's deaf. Yeah. He's deaf in one ear, but one ear hears. Yeah, and it's like a Christian movie. And he's basically channeling God and like finding the people around him that need it, and like like helping them out, solving their prayers. It's called ear.
Can I tell you? I really like it. I like that as a premise. I think that's strong enough to end on. Alex, is there anything you want people who listen to this podcast to know about you?
Oh, I'm always working on something, but they usually take a long time. But right now I'm working on this comic. It's a monthly strip. You can find it on my Instagram. The Instagram is DUNN drew it. That's Dunn drew it as in I draw.
Mm-hmm.
Like Dunn did it, but Dunn drew it. It's called Snooze Junkie. I'm premiering it once a month with the Boston Compass. It's like a little indie newspaper from Boston. It's about dreaming and lucid dreaming and what's going on there, and just kind of exploring that kind of imagery. And then other than that, just check my Instagram out, and I'll be posting fun stuff.
Yeah, I'd say I read a couple of the lucid dreaming comics. They're very fun. I like them a lot. You're very talented.
Yeah, thank you, buddy. I'm working on one right now. I got to finish it tonight, actually. So
okay, well,
that's where I'm at.
Well, I will
actually I have to finish it yesterday, but here we are.
Yeah. Well, I'll get out of your hair then. But thank you very much for doing this, and it was good talking to you.
It's good talking to you too, man. Good luck in New Zealand.
Thank you very much.
Maybe you don't want your podcast to know where you are.
No, I'm going to be doing this in. Yeah, you're fine. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, you're faking your death.
Yeah, I'm faking my death, famously. Okay.
All right, man. That was fun.
Yeah. Bye-bye.